Already make you as a host?
Yeah, I will record this class anyway. So anybody that misses it can watch it later on Stoller. So what we're going to do today, a bit more on reported speech. So I'll share my screen with you. And we're on the class book today on page 67. So last time we looked at Chip here and the professor, and we reported a car accident. So today we're going to do a bit more about reported speech, looking at said and told, and also how we report the time. So certain things change.
What page is it?
So I heard from the students that in Pramuka this week you are going to do some first aid practice. So I don't know, is that a real person or is that a dummy? I don't know if looks like a dummy to me, but you would have to practice giving that person a kiss on the mouth to bring them back to life.
That's a human because his hair is not really.
Yeah, then, but because you're online, you don't have to do the practical part. So there's no kissing online first aid. So you.
Sorry,
but you're quite
interrupt
happy
you, Miss
about
Martin.
that. Hello?
Yeah, I want to leave the meeting. Is it okay?
Oh yeah, sure, but Dino, yeah, sure. That you will, yeah. Just make me the
Yeah.
host, if that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I already make you as a host. Okay.
Great. Yeah. So today, anyway, so there we have that. So let's read about what happened last Monday. Abigail, can you read what it says here about last Monday?
Okay. Last Monday, our teacher told us she had got a surprise for us. She told us a doctor was coming to the school the next day. She said we were going to learn first aid. We were all very excited. Our teacher said that it was important to know first aid so that we could help in an emergency.
Yeah, so you'll be learning about it in Pramuka. So it's very useful. So don't fall asleep in Pramuka class, because one day it might help you save somebody's life. But today we're looking at said and told. So our teacher told us she had got a surprise for us, and she said we were going to learn first aid. So when we use told, we always follow it by the object pronoun. What's an object pronoun? Well, us is one. Another one, they told me. You is the same as the subject one. Okay, and then she told, it could be if it's a boy, she told him. If it's a girl, she told her. And then if it's plural, yeah, here she told us. And if it's not including us, she just told them. So we must always follow told by one of these object pronouns there. Okay, and then so over here we also have the time frame here. So when we report when somebody said it, a doctor is coming to the school tomorrow. So when we report it, she told us a doctor was coming to the school the next day. However, if we report it the same day, which was tomorrow, we would just report it. She told us a doctor was coming to school tomorrow, which is, yeah, so it depends when you report it. But if you report it 3 days after she said it, it's no longer tomorrow, is it? It's the next day. So be careful with that one. But for now, for these exercises, we will change it. But yeah, you have to use your brain for this a little bit, think if you need to change it or not. So if she said it last night, if she says tonight, you would report it that night, or today, you would report it that day. If she said the doctor's coming this week, you would report it that week, or this month. She said he's coming that month or that year. He's coming now. She said he was coming then. So now we'll change to then. And tomorrow would be the next day here, yeah? And next week would be the next week, or the next month, or next year. So, so let's look at exercise 3. And all we have to do is circle the said or told. So first one is already done. She told me. So how about number 2 there? Let's see, Tia, can you answer number 2? Our teacher said or told us.
Our teacher told us
Yes, it's an object pronoun, so told us. So we don't use told. It would be different. Our teacher said we were going on a school trip, so we wouldn't use the us part. Okay, Abira, can you do number 3?
Me.
Yeah, Abira, can I speak up? I can't hear you. Can you unmute? Mom said or told it was raining. What do you think, Abira?
Mom said it was raining.
Good. Yeah, Mom said it was raining. Okay, Danny, can you do the next one? Carla?
Carla told her friends she was going to the party.
Yeah, Carla told her friend she was going to the party. And then number 5, Teresa, can you do number 5?
Ben said he wanted to learn first aid.
Splendid. And then Lauren, can you do number 6?
Boy said the boys hello.
Yeah, the boys said, you got it right first. They said they were playing football. There's no them, so we don't use told, yeah? It's just said they were playing football. Okay, so we're now going to report what Harry and Susie said. I think maybe they're brother and sister. So remember, you have to sometimes change the pronoun. Well, I think you'll have to always, this case, except for it. So I will change to he, we will change to they, and my mum will change to her mum. Yeah, and then our will change, and then the verb change it again from present to past. And then at the end, this week, now, tomorrow, next week, and today, you also have to change that part. So here we have the first one already done. Harry said he was going shopping the next day. So we don't say tomorrow, we just say the next day. I changes to he, Nam to us. So let's see how we get on with this one. Some people are not here, are they? I don't know how many. I've only got quite a lot of people have forgot to come. Okay, Mika, can you do number 2? What did Susie say here?
It's cold today.
Yeah, but you have to report it. Susie said.
Susie said it was cold today.
Splendid. Yes. Okay, Kayla, can you do number 3? What did they say? What did Harry and Susie say? Kayla, are you there? Have you frozen? Oh, maybe signal's not strong. Okay, let's ask someone else. Abigail, can you do number 3?
Okay. Harry said he is having guitar lessons the next day.
Well, actually, it's not just Harry, it's also Susie.
Huh? Number
So,
3, right?
Yeah, number 3 is Harry
Oh,
and
yeah.
Susie. Yeah, so you
They,
try again.
they are having a party next week.
Okay, so we have to change the R. You have to change that part as well, Abigail, to they.
There.
Yes, Lauren, you can get your book. Yeah, okay. So Harry and Susie said that change we to they and R to were. And yeah, next week, the next week. We will just say the next week.
Okay.
Okay. Kayla, are you still having signal problems? Okay, we'll ask somebody else then. Teresa, can you do number 4? What did Harry say here?
Harry said he was having a guitar lesson tomorrow.
Yeah, Harry said he was having a guitar lesson tomorrow. Yeah, we would change it to the next day. Yeah, don't worry too much about that one, but unless we report it the same day. Okay, Lauren, can you do the next one? What did Susie say here?
Susie said her mom isn't working this week.
We have to change the isn't to past tense, Lauren. So Susie said, yeah, her mom, yeah, wasn't working. Yeah, this week will change to that week. And okay, how about Danny? Can you do the last one here? What did they say here at the bottom?
They said our friends are playing in the park.
Yeah, Harry said their friends were playing in the park then. Okay, so so not now, but now changes to then. Right, now if we need a bit of practice with this because this is a bit difficult, a bit tricky. So if you have a look on page 56 and 57, there's some practice for you in the workbook if you have that available. So one thing just now that you forgot to do, or some of you, was to change the tense, the present to the past. So when we report it, we have to do that really. So if it's the verb to be, she is a doctor, we would change it to she was a doctor. And then for the next one here, we have to change he wants an ice cream to the past tense. Can somebody do that?
He wanted an ice cream.
Yeah, she wanted an ice cream. Now this is present continuous. Can you change it to past continuous?
I was riding my bike.
Yeah, so you have a lot of things to change with the 2 or 3 things sometimes to change with the report of speech, but don't forget to change the tense. So here I'm learning how to do first aid. So Debbie said she was learning how to do first aid. So the next one, we're good at putting on bandages. So Jamie said they've already changed the subject for us. So you just need to change the verb from are to what goes here.
They are good at putting on bandages.
Yeah, you have to change it to the past tense. So what's the past of are? They were good at putting on bandages. So they were good at putting on bandages. So here again, the patient is feeling much better. So we don't need to change the patient part. The doctor said the patient, we have to change the tense from present continuous to past continuous. So can you complete it?
The doctor said the patient was feeling much better.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Then I need to use the telephone. Toby said he needed to use the telephone. Yeah. So here we go then. So yeah, when we also have to change the pronoun sometimes. The I changes to he or she, my to his or her, me to him or her, we to they, our to their, and us to them. So here we've got a reporter interviewing Brad, the actor. It's not Brad Pitt. If you maybe you know Brad Pitt, but I don't. It's just another fictional actor called Brad. So the reporter says, "Hello, Brad. How are you feeling?" So we have to change the words in bold. So here he said he was feeling okay, but my changes to his leg, and then hurt is actually the same in the past as the present. So hurt a bit. And then, is your leg broken? So he said, what do we change my to? His leg. And isn't changes to wasn't broken, but I have changes to what?
He had.
Yeah, so there we go. He said his leg wasn't broken, but he had a bruise. So, okay, so the number 3 one, let's see what, hold on, let me just move that a little bit higher. I cannot go any higher than that. So then, can you go to work? I can't go to work for a month. So you have to change the I can't to what he said.
He couldn't.
He couldn't. Yeah, he couldn't go to work for a month. Good. Then what are you doing in hospital? He asked. I'm reading. So what do we change I'm reading to?
He is reading.
Not he is. Past tense, remember?
Is.
He was reading. He was reading all the cards from my changes to his fans. Yeah. He said he was reading all the cards from his fans. So he's very, very popular. Okay, so you can have a look at the next page on page 57, what we did today. Yeah, in the workbook, yeah. And I will share the answers next Monday in class. Okay, so you can do that in your own time. So, okay, so we can end the lesson now. And I will, hold on, I can